Good morning. Happy Monday from my freezing house to yours. Hopefully your house is nice and warm though, but my heater is still broken and it's not going to be fixed until a bit later today. So they might show up when we're teaching, but we're going to do big muscle groups because it's so cold. I want us to keep warm, okay, or get warm at least. So separate the toes, ankles, knees and hips on top of one another, shoulders away from the ears and your hands onto the lower abdominals. Now breathe in through your nose and out through the mouth. Feel the tummy moving back as you're breathing out. In through the nose and sighing out. So really feel that contraction in the belly. Tiene que bajar la voz cuando hablas. Hands a bit high, breath in and sighing out. Just keep those shoulders dropped the whole time. Do one more, breath in. As you exhale, your arms come down. Inhale, arms coming up. Exhaling out to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms rise up. And then bring the arms straight down in front. Now come up onto the balls of the feet, stay lifted. Exhale to the side. It's going to be a nice day, but it was a really cold morning, which meant the house was absolutely freezing. Inhale, lift it up, and it's still cold. Come down, bend the knees. But that's all right. I just think, gosh, if we suffered through just, I guess it's 4 days of cold, people that live on the streets, gosh, they need a reward of some sort. How horrible to live on the streets in this cold. Inhale, lift up, and then come down even further into the legs. And again, just the arms, inhaling to rise you, exhale to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward, sighing out to the side. Inhale, rising up, come down again. And we'll just do it one more time. So inhale, rise up, exhale to the side. Inhale, forwards, sighing out to the side. Inhale, rise up last time. And then come down into those legs a little bit more. So come up, and I just want you to lower your heels down, and we're going to get into some squat knees, just because you really need to warm up. So hands onto the thighs or on your hip, wherever you prefer. Inhale, lower, bring your right knee up. Inhale, lower, and then your left. So the legs come to back underneath the hips. They don't go up too wide, but your bottom is sticking right back. So the bottom goes back. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So we're going to start with a bit of leg work, standing. Then we're going to get into some roll down push-up combinations. And then we'll get into our abs and back to get down on the mat. We're going to get into some New York squats as well today. New York squats will lead us into our balancing. Hope you had a nice weekend and social distanced. The weather was nice, so it was good to be out and good to see everybody in masks. Nearly everybody. There's a few people that try and break the rules, but yeah, not too many, thankfully. So if you're feeling like your neck is sore because you've got your hands on your hips and the shoulders feel like they're bunching up, then please, by all means, just bring your hands down so they're down on the thighs. So when we're in our squat, good morning. I'll come and read what you said in a moment, Grace. Good to have you with me. Yeah, so your weight's in your heels, so when you're in the squat part, you should be able to wriggle your toes. And you'll feel your heart rate starts to get up as well. It will definitely get up in the New York squats. That's a good thing. And already I'm feeling like I'm warming up a bit. It's amazing how just a few exercises and your body starts to really warm. That's what happens when we work with big muscle groups for the thighs, the butt. So have come in counting these. We're just going to go for a while. They're very effective in terms of heart rate, so fat burning and then toning. That's why we're just going to do quite a bit. We're not going to do any of the squat jumping that I did in the boot camp course. They're good, but I don't want anything with too much impact today. Just in case any of you out there are having sore ankles or knees or what have you, let's look after it all today. Keep it going a little bit longer. Then we'll get into a different exercise before we get into the New York squats. And it is our curtsy squat, which we did a couple of times last week as well. But I really find it so effective for inner thigh, glutes. And it's something that we don't do in ordinary exercise classes. So let's do it now. Do 10 more here. Saluda.
Hi, Grace.
I've written out quite a few mathematical equations that she has to work out down there. So that's what she's doing. She's just come and got the eraser. Sorry, I've lost count. So let's just do 2 more. Speaking of maths. Alright, so let's stand forward a bit because you're going to be doing your curtsy behind, and we'll start with the left leg moving. So it goes down and then tap. In a moment the tap part will change, but for now we just tap into the side. And as you're keeping your hips forward, nothing really moves apart from that leg that is bringing you down. Watch my change on the next one. You don't have to do it. You can just keep with the tap or knee up. So that tap came in was just because I lost balance. Just 2 more. Alright, stop here. Let's do the other side, just the tap. So right leg back and tap. So it really gets your hip opening, which is something that we like to do in Pilates. Gets our core contracted because we're doing balancing. Knee up if you want, let's do it. Knee. See Alba. Last one, let's do it. All right, bring it on in. Let's just shake it on out, and we're going to get into our New York squats. I'm just going to have a quick read. Have a drink if you need. It is a beautiful day. Beautiful sun. Let's hope the numbers reflect it. They keep going down. Now listen, we've got our legs out wide, and we're in our squat. Our arms go to the side. You want to sort of hone in on your 80s aerobics, but make it controlled, like Pilates in present day. So we're going to move over to the side and lift our knee up to the side. Your feet sort of have to readjust. So take a breath in and then exhale, lift. Come down and then lift. So my mat's probably going to slip and slide, but I'm not going to stop. This gets faster. Shh, inhale, lower. See how the knee lifts to the side? That's what we're aiming for. A little bit faster. Ana, lo juro. Little bit faster. Now we're going faster again. Don't stop. Go for 8 more. 8. 4 more. Actually, 1 more. Go down and stay up. Leg goes straight. Woo. Feel the heart rate. So this is the start of our balances. Heart forwards, legs slightly back. How good is that for the heart rate? Change sides, so bring it down. Come on all the way up. Heart stays forward facing, leg goes slightly back. Get the heart rate to come right back down. It's probably a bit more impact than I was thinking it was going to be, but we definitely got the heart rate up. Feet come together, bring the arms down, let's bring opposite foot into the hip, hip and heel together, arm comes behind.
No hice así, era más fácil así.
Yo sé, porque ibas a solo contar por atrás.
In the math book.
She's showing me the math that she's just done. Ahora puedes escribir las oraciones bien hechas. Oh, so I'm going to hold on to the knee with the same hand and take it out to the side, and your arm goes out. So you can stay at this level. If you want more, lift up a bit higher, flex that foot to drive the heel out to the side. 2 more. Please bring it in, lower it down, switch to the other side. So hip and heel, bring them on in, other arm goes behind. Relax the shoulders. And you feel this gives you a bit of a stretch in your hip area, or a little bit in the glute, especially if you've got tighter hips. One side for me definitely feels it more than the other. This side's hurting a bit more than the other. We're not machines, it's alright. That's why what we do in Pilates helps us, evens us out. 2 more breaths. Left hand, left knee. Take it out. So you can stay here at this level, or you can lift up higher, flex the foot, and then woo, drive the heel away. 2 more. And let's bring it on in. Lower it down. We'll just do our tree, and then we're going to get into those roll down push-up sequences. And we'll be using a bit of maths when we do them. Not very hard maths. We'll start at 10 push-ups, and we'll just be counting down by 2 until we get to 2 push-ups within each roll down sequence, okay? So let's change to the other side. Those 2 last balances that we've done, the what did I call it? The lockdown balance and the tree balance, the tree pose. We'll do these again at the end. I'm calling it the lockdown balance because I don't know its official yoga name. If anyone knows it, please write to me and tell me. But I feel like I've been doing it since lockdown. Since about a month or 2 into lockdown, I started practicing it. So that's what I'm naming it. 2 more. Okay, so we're going to get into our roll down push-up sequence. So I am going to just move the screen down a fraction so that my whole body will be in the screen for the push-ups. Hopefully my head's not cut off. Not too much. I'll stay here. So we're going to take a breath in. Your chin tucks into the chest, shoulders come over. We're coming into our roll down, vertebrae by vertebrae. And bend your knees if you need to touch down, and walk your hands forward so that you're in a plank. Now here's your chance to let your knees come down if you want. 10 push-ups. Inhale down, exhale lift. Blow the floor away with that breath. 3 more. Bring the hands back into center and then walk them towards your feet. Trying to keep your legs straight. Exhale. Inhale when you get to the bottom, and then exhale, roll back out of that. So inhale at the top, exhale, come down. Just get there. Straight legs if you can, then walk your hands forward. Get your hands into position. Now we've got 8. Two to go. Okay, hands come back to center. Step them in. And then we're just going to roll ourselves up. Now walk forward again. And then take the arms out. We've only got 6. Let's go. 2 to go. Hands in. And then walk the fingers in towards the feet. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, roll up. Sí. 7 menos 3, 4. Stepping forwards, inhaling as you get there. Open the arms out. Try on your toes, we've only got 4. Arms are starting to fatigue. Yeah, bring the hands in. Walk them back. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, roll back up. We've got our last set. Breath in. Exhale, come on down. Now walk our hands out. Only 2. You can do full ones halfway or down on your knees. It's up to you. All right, let's walk back up. Breath in and roll on up. Good job. Have a drink. I'm going to move the screen down. We're going to come onto our backs. So nice way of just doing some strong push-ups, but very doable. We did 30 or so there. But because we've broken up, it was a lot more doable than if you just did 30 in one hit. So come down. We're going to get into some lower belly first. It's that long sequence that I haven't done for ages. After all the leg work, it's probably going to be hard. You're probably shaking your legs, so really try and contract your tummy more so you feel it in your belly more than in your legs. Legs are up, pointed toe, feet are together. We hold each position about 8 to 10 breaths. Two more. So flex your feet instead, and we continue. So the legs are still together. If you're feeling any niggle in your back, you can bend your knees and just do the feet moving with the knees bent. That's fine. So keep the legs on the vertical, but open them now about 30 centimeters, keeping the flexed feet. A veces el maestro está arriba. Puedes correr? Arriba. Now point the toes. Could be the guy that's doing the heating. That's how I need to get it.
Good things.
So keeping the legs straight, keeping the 30 centimeters, keeping a pointed toe.
10:30. 10:30, perfect. Good time.
10:30, I say. Now from here, angle the legs away.
Look, it's better earlier than late.
So keeping the
great
at
10:30.
Keeping the separation, but now the legs are separated.
Thank you.
I mean, they're still separated, but now there's an angle.
That's nice.
Gracias. Good, perfect. I'll probably turn the gas off so it gives me a chance at least to have a shower after class. 2 more. Flex the feet. Es el hombre quien viene para arreglar la calefacción.
¿Viene hoy?
Hoy,
Sí.
en 1 hora.
¿Y qué llamas?
No sé.
Oh, no llamas así.
¿Puedes tu celular, Grace? ¿Y de tus bajas con papi?
Hi, Grace.
Okay, so now, instead of the legs separated, zip them up, keeping the flexed feet. I can feel it in my legs starting to burn, but I don't want it to. So I'm going to draw my tummy muscles in tighter with each contraction and exhalation. They move down, and that takes the focus off my legs a bit more and more into my belly. Try that. This is it, team. Point the toe. So strong. Last 2. Bend down. Oh, thank God that's over. Chin tucks into the chest, head and shoulders lift, rise up. I know some of you out there think that when I'm doing the planks, but I definitely think that with that exercise. It's really hard for me. When you've got heavier legs, it hurts more. 2 more. Pippi, come up and then halfway back. So as you're coming up, you're breathing out and you're seeing the tummy move down. I have these bright colours on today because I wanted to think of like the sun. Because we're like so cold in the house, I thought I'd bring a bit of sun into it with the clothes. Warm me up. But the exercises have worked. So good at warming. Now we're going for smaller ones. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So come up and then centimetre back. So rise up again. You're seeing your tummy come down. Such a small little move, yeah? Have you guys heard of a movie called Walking on Sunshine? What's the song? Walking on Sunshine. Yeah, that song. But the name of the movie, it was called Walking on Sunshine. And while Anna was having her sleep yesterday, our brother and I always play cards together and, you know, we hang out, do a little bit of colouring in, writing while Anna's having her sleep. And then we finished our studies and I thought I'll just flip on the TV. And I put it onto channel 32, which is those international movies. Hold your arms forward, breath in. We're going to slowly roll up. And there was a movie called Walking on Sunshine. And it was an English movie. Come back halfway. But it was a musical. And there was all the music from when I was growing up. Thumbs down. Things like, let's pause. Like the Bangles. Roxette, George Michael, you know, all these songs that it was just great. I really enjoyed it. It was very kid appropriate, but it was about love. And Italian, really good looking Italian guy was the main actor. Yeah, anyway, I'd recommend it. It was kitsch, it was great. And it was a nice Sunday midday thing to do until we went out and did some exercise. Keep this going. I'm not doing 100 per se, we're just doing the movement of the hundreds. So stop there. Now step, 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 step. Palms coming in together again towards each other. Shoulders relaxed. If you want more, arms in. Step, 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 step. Suena como stick, stick, stick over. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stop there. Arms forward. Breath in. And then super slow, we're going to come down. Most of me. Bring it down a little. Have a quick stretch. Arms and legs away. Bien. Bien. So orgulloso de ti. Okay, so we're going to get into some more lower belly again.
Last, I finished.
That's her maths finished, but she's got to do some English now. Right. So we're going to just do one leg lowering, unhinging from the hip, and then the other leg lowering, unhinging from the hip. Then one leg extends straight, other leg extends straight, and one leg goes up straight, and the other leg goes up straight. So unhinge from the hip, finding our horizontal with the leg goes straight, then up on the vertical. Unhinge from the hip. Go long. So you're exhaling away. Going up high. Keep going with the same leg that starts first, okay? Unhinge from the hip. We will do another round of this later, and we'll do the other leg leading first. Push one leg away, go, go. The other leg goes up. Unhinge from the hip. Sí, por favor. Extend long. Not todos, but hace lo que me página. Then go up. Yesterday I. Unhinge from the hip again, last round. So remember which leg is leading, because next time we go through, it'll be the other leg leading. Tenemos varias cosas. Alright, pull the knees in, have a quick break. We're going to just lower the heels down, go for one more round of basic abdominal strengtheners, and we'll do those lower abs on the other side. So chin tucks in, shoulders lifted, rise up exhaling. Vamos a entrenar sábado.
Yesterday I went to play.
Sí, puedes escribir eso.
Yesterday
So remember, exhaling as you lift, seeing the tummy move down. This is the second and only round that we're doing of these. We don't have any more afterwards. So really, no mientes. Speak to the puppy.
Papi llegó la hombre.
¿No dijo 10:30?
¿Viste? Escucha.
Amigo, te digo más temprano, amigo.
Okay, so come up, exhale, and then halfway back. So much for 10:30. Looks like they're coming now. Chicas, ponen sus mascarillas. Mascarillas están adentro de mi bolsillo, o mi bolsa. I want them to put their masks on if they're near the door. Ando por abajo y apagar calefacción. Pero abajo, solo aplasta el botón. Come up and then centimeter back. Exhaling as you lift. Inhale as you lower. G'day. So then we're going to do 4 more of these, and then we're going to go for a roll up. Da Ana sus mascarilla. Está dentro de mi bolsa también. So hold this one up. Bring the arms forward, keep the shoulders relaxed. And we're going to relax your shoulders down, move the legs away. We're going to take the legs out a little bit wider, then bring your arms in. Okay, the arms are going to pull in towards you. Cois tus zapatos.
Yay!
Y voz hasta alba. Pero chicas, entienden bien, no quiero que se ensuequen al hombre mucho. 4 more. Let's go for 2 more. Now the legs are staying out wide. We're going to flex the feet and just bounce them. Yeah? Déjala con más media también. Yeah, gracias. So you're just going for 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4. Now feet come back together, arms come out, breath in, and then really slow on your roll back. Taking your time, have a quick break again, and then we're going to do those 3 leg combination exercises, but with your other leg leading, please. So legs are up to the 90-degree angle again. Take a breath in, unhinge from the hip, other leg starts. Now we're going to extend the legs straight. Exhale onto the horizontal. Now to the vertical. Unhinge from the hip, let's go. Extend the legs straight. Up onto the vertical. So we just continue with this. This is the last exercise that will be ab focused. Extend away. I'm not going to make you do planks today because I think when we did our push-ups, we've got a pretty good plank push-up sort of workout going. So we're going to get straight into some back. Bend here, unhinge. Then go straight. Ela está trabajando solo. Puedes preguntar. Going up straight. Unhinging from the hips again. Coming straight, long. Ya escuché la respuesta, gracias. Up high we go. Oh, now the door's open, it's even colder. Let's unhinge. Go long. Go straight. We're going to do one more. Unhinge. Extend, go long, exhaling. And then reach it up. Go. Oh, super strong in those abs, team. I'm proud of you. Bring the knees in, roll on up, and we're going to come onto all fours. So just take your time getting up and around, and if you feel dizzy at any stage, then please have a drink of water. Making sure they weren't on top of the tray. All right, so bring the hands underneath your shoulders. You've got the knees under the hips. Pregunta si estás seguro con las chicas. Ella pagó la gas, okay. Bring the arms away from the shoulders, the elbows away from the ears. I'm distracted, you can tell, but we're going to keep going. Tummy, switch it on. Now we're going to take the leg that's closest to me away, arm that's closest to the back. Just stay here, nice and still. As you're breathing out, feeling the tummy lifting up. Ella no ha hecho baño por mí en mucho tiempo. Okay. 4 more. Yo te amo. Now take the arm to the diagonal and the leg to the diagonal. He's telling me to be quiet, basically. He says I talk too much during the class, which is true. But I've sort of always been like that. 20 odd years of instructing. I talk a lot. Unless it's an aerobics class and you just got a lot of choreography going and you've got to sort of just cue. Then I just am cueing the class, but I'm always still talking. 2 more. So we're going to go between the 2 points. Inhale straight, exhale diagonal. Inhale straight, exhale diagonal. Keep that going. So strong for the back. 2 more. All right, bring it on down. Stay here, just round off the back, exhale. Inhale and do your cat. No, cow. Exhale, round it up. And come up. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Do 2 more. Flatten it out to straight position into your horse. Other leg away, so the leg furthest from me and then your arm that's closest to me. And just holding nice and still. Remember to relax your shoulders and keep the arm and leg nice and straight. Point to toe in your foot, fingers together. Do 2 more and then we're going to hit our diagonals. So arm to the corner, leg as well. Stay nice and strong. Have a quick feel. Make sure that when you're breathing out, tummy's lifting, okay? Two to go. Then we're going to move between those 2 points, all right? So inhale straight, exhale to the diagonal. Inhale straight, exhale on out. Ellos no están acercándole mucho.
No, mantener su distancia. 3 metros. Ana, quítate el camino.
2 more. So lower it down and let's do that cat cow again. Inhale, rising up, and then exhale, circle it around. So just continue with that cat cow for a few more breaths, and then we're going to get into some more back. Let's do 2 more. Yo creo que when I dos, Albi, no entras. Alright, so staying here. If you need to, you can make a fist. No entras aquí con botas puesto, por favor. No. Alright, so we're going to take the leg closest to me away again. Flex the foot. Inhale, lift up, double toe tap. Han apagado las. Yo voy a hablar pronto. Yo voy a terminar pronto. Exhale and tap, tap.
Nosotros no hemos dado positivo.
¿De qué?
De coronavirus.
¿Cómo?
No.
¿Y él? Pregunta él. 2 more.
Entiendo que no.
To the diagonal, let's keep it going. Tap, tap, lift. Tap, tap, lift, yeah? It's not an idea to have people you don't know in the house, really, with the virus. But what can you do? I mean, gee, we can't leave the rest of winter out without the heater. 2 more. Hold it up, bring it straight, lower it down, change sides, flexible foot. Inhale, lift, double toe, go, go. Ellos no están cerca. ¿Tienen Ana la mascarilla?
No, tiene mascarilla, no sé qué lleva. Es muy difícil, amor.
Hizo otro día.
2 años, no fue.
Down, down, and elevate. 4 more. Like I mentioned on Friday, they're taking the old unit. It's 25 years old. It's had a good life. 2 more. And straighten it out. Lower it down. Because I've got solar panels, I really wanted to get an electric central heater, which I think they call dual something. But it just wasn't going to work out with the vent space. I had to change all the vents and it would have just been complete mayhem. Alrighty, so team, we're going to make our way up to standing. So I'll move the screen up. And we'll get into some balancing. Too far. think. That's better. Okay, so a couple of balances and then I'll bid you farewell for today. So we'll go for our nice lockdown balance. So taking our left arm out, right knee out to the side. Now, of course, if you want more, flexing the foot and lifting it on up. Ahora, no vas a frente, eso es donde quieren ir. Por favor, alejate de donde ellos van. Ellos van a entrar de nuevo. 4 more breaths here. Okay, so bring a leg in, lower it down. Then we're going to the other side. We're taking our right arm out, left leg out to the side, so you can stay at this level. Shoulders, of course, keep them dropped. Or if you want more, holding our foot and taking the leg away. So keep going. We're just going to hold this for 4 more breaths. Ana, bajas aquí. No entras. Bring that leg in. Let's lower it down. And we'll go into our next stretch. We're going to go into our dance, I suppose. So feet stay together. Hold on to the inside part of your leg, keeping the knees together. Lifting your left arm up. So stay here if you want. Otherwise, join me into your dancer. Keep elevating that foot and pushing the foot into the hand at the same time. No, se van a regresar para nuevo. 3 more. Let's change to the other side. No se van a coger de nuevo. Stay nice and tall here, shoulders relaxed. ¿No está adentro el carro de nuevo? Deben a tener nuevo con ellos ya. Ah, no entras a mat con tus botas.
Ven acá.
Do 4 more breaths. I hate having people in the house at this time. I'll tell you, it's not very fun. At least they got their masks on. Let's bring it in. But they come from Thomastown. And that's like, there's a lot of cases over the north. I'm sort of... Anyway, that's who the ROCV sent. The home emergency. So bring the hands to heart. Third eye or lift. Shoulders stay relaxed. And then if you can, if you want, look up. Ana, por favor, ellos van a regresar pronto. No vienes con botas, o saca los botas si quieres entrar.
No quieres.
Venga, que si quieres hacerlo a días.
So we're going to change to the other side. Okay, switching over. Guys, you did a really great job with the leg work that we started with. Then strong abs, followed by strong back. So be proud of the session that you've done this morning. Eye gaze up if you can. And keep relaxing the shoulders down. 4 more breaths here now. Okay, so bring the arms down or release the foot down. We've got our feet back to hip width distance apart. Take one head, your head down to one side and your hand on. Just use the other arm to really lengthen down. Sit down. Change to the other side. No con esta fin, es de quién es este zapato. Back to the center. Let's do some shoulder rolls, bit of a shake of your body. I'm done, you're done. Kids are here. Hopefully they won't go back to the manhole where those men are going to be working. And I thank you for joining me today. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll see you. Yes, beautiful day, Grace. Enjoy it. No escribiste nada todavía.